June 6, 1944 marked a turning point in World War II. On this day, known as D-Day, Allied forces launched the largest amphibious invasion in history, the target Normandy, France. The goal to liberate Western Europe from Nazi control. The stakes could not have been higher. The success of D-Day was crucial for the Allied cause. A German victory would have had devastating consequences for the free world. This was the day when the tide of war began to turn decisively against Hitler's Germany. The planning for D-Day was a monumental task, shrouded in secrecy. Code names like Operation Overlord masked the true nature of the operation. Military strategists from the United States, Britain, and Canada worked tirelessly for months. They studied maps, analyzed German defenses, and devised intricate plans. Every detail, from troop deployment to weather conditions, was meticulously considered. The operation involved a massive logistical effort, requiring ships, planes, tanks, and supplies on an unprecedented scale. As dawn broke on June 6, 1944, the Allied invasion force stormed the beaches of Normandy. American, British, and Canadian troops faced fierce resistance from the German defenders. Under a barrage of artillery fire, soldiers disembarked from landing craft into the churning waters. They fought their way through minefields and barbed wire, facing heavy machine gun fire. Casualties were high, especially on Omaha Beach, where American forces encountered particularly strong defenses. The bravery and sacrifice of the Allied soldiers on that day are etched in history. Section 4. The tide turns. Despite the heavy losses, the Allies gained a crucial foothold on the beaches of Normandy. The initial landings were met with fierce resistance, but the determination and bravery of the soldiers prevailed. Over the next few days, they consolidated their positions and pushed inland, securing key strategic points. The relentless advance of the Allied forces began to turn the tide of the war. The liberation of France had begun. Towns and villages that had been under occupation for years were finally seeing freedom. D-Day marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany's grip on Western Europe. The successful landings and subsequent operations were a turning point in the conflict. The Allied victory in Normandy opened a crucial second front in the war. This strategic move was essential in dividing and weakening the German forces. This forced Germany to fight on two major fronts, stretching its resources and manpower to the breaking point. The pressure on the German military was immense. The liberation of France was a major psychological blow to Hitler's regime. The morale of the German troops and the confidence of the Nazi leadership were severely shaken. Section 5. D-Day's enduring legacy. D-Day serves as a testament to the courage and sacrifice of those who fought for freedom. On June 6, 1944, thousands of Allied troops stormed the beaches of Normandy, facing immense danger and uncertainty. Their bravery and determination turned the tide of World War II. The Allied victory in Normandy paved the way for the eventual defeat of Nazi Germany. This crucial operation marked the beginning of the end for the Axis powers, leading to the liberation of occupied Europe. This victory came at a high price. The battlefields of Normandy were filled with the echoes of sacrifice and loss. Thousands of Allied soldiers gave their lives on the beaches of Normandy. Their ultimate sacrifice ensured the freedom and peace we enjoy today. Their sacrifice serves as a reminder of the human cost of war and the importance of preserving peace. The rows of white crosses at the Normandy American Cemetery stand as silent sentinels to their bravery. D-Day remains a pivotal moment in world history. The meticulous planning and sheer scale of the operation showcase the Allies' resolve and unity. It is a day that we remember and honor the bravery of those who fought for freedom. Their legacy continues to inspire future generations to uphold the values of courage, sacrifice, and peace. Section 6. Could Hitler have won without D-Day? Many historians believe that D-Day was the turning point of World War II. The successful landing of Allied forces on the beaches of Normandy marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. It was a massive operation that required meticulous planning and coordination among the Allied nations. Without the opening of a second front in Europe, Hitler might have been able to hold on to power longer. The pressure on the German military would have been significantly less, allowing them to concentrate their forces more effectively on the Eastern Front. Germany's resources were already stretched thin, fighting on the Eastern Front against the Soviet Union. The brutal and relentless battles on this front consumed vast amounts of manpower, equipment, and supplies. The invasion of Normandy forced Hitler to divert troops and resources from the Eastern Front. This strategic shift weakened the German defenses and created opportunities for the Allies to exploit. This weakened his position and allowed the Soviet army to advance more quickly. The Red Army's relentless push from the east combined with the Allied advance from the west created a pincer movement that squeezed the German forces. The Allied victory in Normandy ultimately contributed to the defeat of Nazi Germany. The successful establishment of a Western Front was a critical factor in the overall strategy to bring down the Third Reich. D-Day serves as a reminder of the importance of international cooperation in the face of tyranny. The combined efforts of multiple nations working together were essential in overcoming the formidable challenge posed by Nazi Germany.